Hello, it's Diana Marchand from DianaMarchand.com. And my dog Bailey again wants attention so bad. Um, what I want to talk to you about in this video is a couple things. And it's kind of about how are you really eating? Like when I work with so many women, I think obviously we all have a different version of what is healthy, right? And of course, because of what you've listened to, you've heard, or what you might have read, and the conflicting information out there, there's so much. Sorry, it's dark. I'm trying to get it to light. There is so much information out there. You don't know what to believe. And now what I say doesn't mean what I say is 100% right. And I'm not, this is a shorter video, so I can't get it all in either. But let's just think about this. So if you're somebody who has maybe gained a lot of weight or has struggled with their weight for a long time, you're not feeling good, maybe have digestive problems, acid reflux, I don't know, all the symptoms that can come from being overweight. And also somebody who is in like the middle age of life, right? I say like over 45 and over, then it is so important to really pay attention to how you're eating. And it doesn't mean you have to be perfect all the time. And I think that's why lots of people give up or they don't even start to change things. And then you get so caught up in your everyday way of eating, the way you've always had, the way you were raised maybe, that you don't know what to do. You don't know where to turn. You don't know what's healthy and what's not. To you, what you think is fine. And let me just give a couple instances. This is so vague. But now I always preach eating a lot of greens, a lot of veggies, right? And then fruits. I like fruit in the morning. But why? Is because these foods are also low in calorie, but they're nutrient dense, right? That is where you get the phytochemicals, the antioxidants, all of those things, the minerals, the vitamins. Now, yes, from some good grains, you can get minerals, and you do get minerals, and you do get a bit of protein, and they're great, right? They got fiber. But the thing is that those should be consumed in minimal amounts, like in smaller amounts. Most of the day, you should consume quite a lot of fruits and veggies, quite a lot of veggies and greens, I should say, not always a lot of fruit, because that's a whole other topic. There's so many different kinds of fruit. So if you're somebody who's thinks a lot, if you follow certain programs that's really high in protein, so they've got you eating like oatmeal and bananas in the morning with peanut butter and on a bagel or on a bread or something, and that's what you're eating, or maybe with some yogurt, right? First thing in the morning. The thing is that is all kind of more highly acidic foods. It usually has more calories, high carbohydrates, so your blood sugar level can spike. Now, if you are an athlete or if you're somebody who works out intensely, I'm not talking to you. So do what is right for you. I am not a nutritionist or anything like that, especially somebody for athletes, right? That's a whole other ballgame. But I'm talking about most women who are in their middle age, who are struggling with the weight, who are not feeling good, who are feeling sluggish, who are feeling tired, who are feeling fatigued. And then you see all these things about consuming all this protein in the morning, these protein shakes with yogurt and a protein powder. The thing is that maybe that's okay to have a bit of, but you also need to consume, especially in the morning, lots of fruit, lots of watery fruit, right? And I'm just being general here because you don't want to consume a lot of really sweet fruit. And lots of greens and veggies and lots of water, and get your lemon water in the morning, right? It's not just about this, I ate good proteins today. I had my shakes that contain maybe milk or something, and these protein shake mix, and I had a banana, and I had some peanut butter on a cracker, things like that. That is not at all what the average kind of woman at this age of life should be consuming throughout the day. A little bit of that, but way more fresh greens and smoothies. Fresh greens and vegetables. Smoothies in the morning, yes, or green juices, whatever. I guess where I'm babbling, but where I'm going is, I know there's a lot of conflicting information out there, and I know it's hard to know what to do and what to believe. And I know you're worried about the protein, right? Now, if you are not an athlete, if you are not working out a lot, now you could be somebody who requires a higher amount of protein than someone like me, who is more of a vegetable gal. But do not be focused just on the protein. You need to be focused on the the important nutrients that your body needs. Amino acids, which are in all foods, and amino acids are the building blocks to protein. Amino acids are really good in vegetables and greens, and of course, if you consume them in more of a raw state, they're live. You're getting all the live enzymes, right? Which really helps your body. Your body completely bioavailable, and it digests them really fast. They have lots and lots of fiber in those things, which helps with your whole digestive system. It helps you to detox better. You're getting more watery foods. You're not getting these overcooked, like oats are okay every once in a while, but you know what I mean, like all these overcooked dead foods. So I want you to think about how many really greens and vegetables are you including in your day. Are you consuming a lot of those? Are you drinking enough water? Are you consuming enough liquid, healthy liquid, not fruit juices, but I'm talking about the waters, the smoothies, the fresh juices that you're making yourself. And if you're somebody who says, I'm just too busy to do all of that stuff, then I want you to think about this. Are you too busy to be sick? How are you feeling? Like, how is it affecting your life? If you are a busy person, if you have an important job, or maybe you run your own company or something, doesn't it make sense that you need to have energy, that you need to be healthy, that you need to be vibrant, that you need to be able to not suffer from aches and pains? You want to be able to sleep better. You want all these good things, but are you eating so that you attain that type of health? And if you're not paying attention to what you're eating, then the problem is, then your health, most likely, especially when it's starting in middle age, will start to go downhill. This is how important it is. This is your life. This is something you need to focus on. You might have resistance, but you know what? You're going to have to find a way to get over the resistance, because you either choose to have a healthy life in the future, or you choose to have an unhealthy life in the future. And that is determined by how you live your life now, the choices you are making now, not only in how you eat, but your physical state, but also your emotions, the people you surround yourself with, the way you think, the type of energy you live in and surround yourself with. It all includes all of that. This is hugely important for you. And if you have problems with that, reach out to me. I help women through this, right? We also work on what works well for you, the type of foods, because everybody's different. I don't tell people not to eat meat. I don't tell people not to do certain things. We really find what probably will work. That means trial and error. What's going to work good for you, make you feel your best. But there are, of course, some common denominators for everybody of how they need to eat, what they need to bring into their diet, and certain things like that. And that's what I can help you with, bringing in the really, really good foods, nutrient-dense foods and drinks, so that you begin to feel better really fast. And that's how it works. You can contact me on Facebook, Diana Marchand. You can go to my site, dianamarchand.com. Of course, my great Facebook community, Women Creating Healthy Lives. All right.